Hello, welcome to another tech tutorial by Daddy James Films. Okay, I did this tutorial before, but I did a lot of rambling in it, so I decided to go ahead and do it, and this time try to pretty much get straight to the point with it. So anyways, let's go ahead and get with this tutorial because I am rambling on right now. Okay YouTube, in this video I'm going to show you, just like the title says, is how to reset a lost or forgotten password. Windows password, that is. Not a hard drive lock, but just a Windows password. And what that means is that if you have a Microsoft account, you end up signing up through Microsoft and having your account linked with that particular computer. So what that means is that you're going to have to go online and change your password that way. But for those of you who have XP, Vista, and 7, this is how you recover your password. Once you install this program and get it on a disk and everything like that, it'll be simple and easy. I am going to tell you step by step on how to do this. Install it onto the disk. And yes, I do take a while to tell you how to do that, and I do thoroughly explain stuff so that I won't get questions afterwards. Well, I hope I won't have to get questions, but if you need to ask questions, feel free to ask. Okay, this method works for Windows XP, Vista 7. It can also work for 8, 8.1, and Windows 10. Only if you don't already have a Microsoft account on there. Meaning, if you have to have a Microsoft account on Windows 8 and 10, then you will have to go onto the Microsoft website and recover your password that way. That's how you recover your password for Windows 8, 8.1, and 10. Yes, I know I kept on saying that, but believe it or not, some people still say, well, how do I get a password from there? So that's why I repeat it. To do this, we're going to need a program called Hirens Boot CD. And don't worry, this is free. All you have to do is download it from the internet. I'll have the link down in the description for that. And you will also need a DVD so that you can burn that onto DVD. And you need a DVD burner as well. Okay, you might be thinking, okay, well, there's a whole bunch of tutorials on YouTube on how to change it. Yes, but most of those tutorials is using this program right here in Hirens Boot CD, which I think it's dumb to use this program. It makes it more harder than what it needs to be. And that program is offline NT 2000 XP Vista 7 password changer, blah, blah, blah. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to do it with well, I'm going to try to show you with Mini XP. You can also do it with Mini Windows 7 as well. Most of the time I use Mini Windows 7. But we're going to use Mini Windows XP because that's pretty much all the pictures I can find online. Oh, a quick note here. It doesn't matter which operating system you have. This will work with Windows 10, Windows 8, Windows 7, Windows XP, Windows Vista. I know I said those out of order, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, here we go. Now, the first thing you're going to need is, well, basically you're going to need the program itself. So, what you need to do is open up your browser. Well, of course, you're going to need another computer as well. So, make sure you have another computer to do this, and it has a CD or DVD burner on it. But anyways, from here, you go ahead and open up a browser. Okay, for those of you who do not know what a browser is, come on guys, take a minute and learn computer terminology. Because if you don't take time and learn computer terminology, then you might as well just take your computer to Best Buy or something and have them to fix it. But for those of you who kept on following along and still don't know what a browser is, hey, it's Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, pretty much how you able to get online and go to websites with. So there's your browser. With that being said, you can either click on the link that I have down in the description, and those links right there take you to wherever you need to go to download those programs. Or you can open up your browser, then go to Google and type in Hirens Boot CD, just like I have right here. And then from there, you want to go ahead and click on the first link. Anyways, once you get on Hirens Boot CD's webpage here, all you have to do is click on the downloads button. From there, all you have to do is scroll down till you get to the downloads link. For those of you who do not know what scroll means, it means for you to go down on the page. Okay, while you're waiting for that to download, there's a couple other programs that you're going to need if you ain't already got them. And to get those programs, it's best to go to Ninite. And what is Ninite? I do have a tutorial on Ninite. I'll try to remember to put a link down in the description so that you can go to that tutorial and learn more about Ninite. Long story short, Ninite is basically a program that will install all the programs that you would want on your computer. It makes installing programs simple and easy, and it doesn't install bloatware or anything like that some programs ends up installing while you're installing their programs. Like for instance, a toolbar on your internet browser. I will have a link down in the description, but again, if you don't want to go to my link or the link's broken, this is how you get to it. All you have to do is open up your browser and type in Ninite, that's N-I-N-I-T-E. And no, I did not repeat myself, that's how you spell it. And then you just go to the first link here. When you get to the page, you might have to scroll down a little bit to where you can see all the programs. Okay, once you do that, you'll see all the programs here. Now it might not be in the same order as this because sometimes depending on your computer screen they'll be in different places, but they'll be under the same categories. But basically all you have to do is look for these two programs, and that's winrar and IMG Burn. Now if you already have a ISO burner on your computer, you ain't got to worry about that. If you already have a zip extractor, you ain't got to worry about that either. Also, while you're on here, if there's any other programs that you'd like to install while you're doing that, go ahead and check on those programs as well. Trust me, they're all free and are all safe. From there, you just click on Get Ninite and then end up saving it wherever you want. Just remember where you save it. If it didn't ask you where to save it, then 9 chances out of 10 it'll be in your downloads folder. Okay, as of August of 2016, this is what their logo looks like. It used to be just a big N, but now it looks like a blue rock. But regardless, that's the program, and you need to go ahead and install it, and it will install both of those programs. By now, Hirens is probably been downloaded already. Also, you're going to need a blank DVD in order to do this. Now, you could put it on a thumb drive, and there's plenty of tutorials on YouTube on how to put it on a thumb drive. Just look it up. It's not very hard to do. But for this tutorial, I'm just going to show you how to put it on a DVD and use a DVD disc. From here, you need to go ahead and extract it to the file name. In order to do that, all you have to do is right click and then extract to file name, and it should extract it to that file. Some other people might show you other ways to extract files, but this is simple and easy and the same thing. So I don't know why they go through all that trouble to extract files, but this is simple. Right click, file name. Okay, what you need to do here is go ahead and open up the folder. Okay, and when you come here and you see where it says Hirens Boot CD, and then it tells the version, but it also has a .iso. That's what you want to look for, is the .iso. Now, if it looks like this, then more likely it's not going to open up with IMG Burn, and you need to change that so it will open with IMG Burn. And to do that, it's simple and easy. Now, if your ISO file looks like this, then you ain't got nothing to worry about, and you ain't got to do this step, and you can skip to the next step. But for those of you who doesn't have it looking like that, this is what you do. What you do, you will right click and then go all the way down to Properties. Then you will get this screen to come up, and all you have to do is go where it says Open With, and or have like whatever program it's going to open with. You need to change that. Then it will give you this screen here, and all you have to do is pick IMG Burn. For your Windows 7 and XP users, if you're still using XP, it would look a little bit different, but just about the same though. If you're still watching this video and you're able to follow along just fine, then hey, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You'll get it. From there, all you have to do is just simple double click on Hirens Boot CD 15.2 ISO or whatever version you have at this time, and IMG Burn will automatically come up. And when that happens, all you have to do is click on where it says file to disk. It looks like a file on disk. It'll end up becoming gold, and you were able to see it a little bit better. I don't have a blank disk in here, so that's why it's not doing it for me. From there, we'll install it onto the disk, and there you go. You have your Hirens Boot CD disk. Now, if for some reason you don't want it on a disk and you want it on a thumb drive, it's not very hard to do. All you have to do is Google it or search on YouTube for a tutorial on how to put it on a thumb drive. After you're done with that, all you have to do is go to the computer that you need to get the password or change the password on, and go ahead and restart the computer with the disk in the computer. And then you need to go ahead and get into the BIOS. And you might ask yourself, what is the BIOS? How do I get into the BIOS? Different computers have different ways to get into the BIOS. What you could do is check the manufacturer's website and see how they say to get into the BIOS. Most typically, when you restart your computer, you come to the splash screen. It will tell you how to get into the BIOS, as you can see in these examples here. Now, sometimes whenever you restart your computer, the splash screen might come up real quick and then go back down, and you didn't get to see what button to press. Well, to fix that, typically whenever you first see the splash screen, hurry up and hit the pause break key, and that'll pause it so you know what key to press to get into the BIOS. Now, once you get into the BIOS, some BIOS look different. They don't always look the same. But don't be scared. This will make it simple and easy for you to do. Now, these ones that you see right here are the most common ones that you will see when you're trying to get into the BIOS. Now, some BIOS will look a little bit different and can be a little bit confusing, especially if you have a custom built PC with let's say a gaming motherboard or something like that. Those BIOS can be a little bit confusing, but you should still be able to find the boot order in there. Basically, all you got to do is look for something that says boot or advance or boot. It's something about boot as what basically you got to look for. Now, there's also another way that you can do this without having to go into the BIOS, and they normally let you know whenever you're in the splash screen whether you can go ahead and pick your boot order. But for some computers they don't, and you'll have to go into the BIOS. Once you're in there, you need to go ahead and change the boot order to where it'll boot off the CD drive instead of the hard drive. Now, whenever you do this and you've already changed the password and stuff like that, you can always go back into BIOS and change it back to where it'll boot off the hard drive. But that's only whenever you're completely finished and then change your password and everything. Okay, when Hirens come up, you're going to see this. You're going to see one for Mini Windows XP and then also Mini Windows 7. Normally I like to use Mini Windows 7, but I couldn't find no pictures online to use Mini Windows 7, so all I can find is Mini XP pictures. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do it in Mini XP. Okay, from here all you have to do is click on the start button and then click on HB CD menu. Oh, I forgot to say, from here on out it's going to be simple and easy. Okay, from there this program is going to come up, and what you want to do is click on programs, then go down to password and keys, then go down to Windows Login, and then you want to go to this second one, which is NTPW Edit Reset Windows Vista 7 Password. And just in case you're wondering, this does work with Windows 10 as well. Okay, here in Windows XP, it does get a little confusing right here. Okay, in Windows 7, it's a little bit more simpler and easier to do. But for Mini XP, it's a little harder. Normally, it boots up into like a C drive, and you don't want to be in the C drive, okay? So the path you want to go to is going to be in the D drive. Okay, from here, what you want to do is click on this button here, and then go to My Computer. Then you want to find a local disk drive here. which normally is a D. Then you want to go down to the Windows folder. From here you want to go ahead and click on the IME file, and then you want to click on System32 file. Then you want to click on config file, and then you want to click on SAM. Okay, from here all you have to do is pick on the username that you want to change the password for. Then you click on change, and you put in a new password, and you verify it, and then you click OK. And from there your password should be changed. Now if you want to, when you restart your computer, you can go back into the BIOS and change it back to default. It's fine. You don't really have to, but it'll be good that you do that. Well, that's it for this video. You can comment, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.